Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
So almost ready to get underway, getting the nod on the mound, JT Brubaker. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Steven Kwan stands in now and watches strike one. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
Just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. And the righty deals. Out to short. One up, one down. Let's take a look at Terry Francona's lineup for the Guardians. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Guys want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Now around second, going for third. Cruz with a relay throw in there safely.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Jose Ramirez, 7th right now and runs batted in the American League. Liner caught at second. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good eye right there. The wind and the pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. And one guy who's been great for them, Andrew McCutchen.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, He's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Whips it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryan Reynolds here, having a nice year in terms of power. Right now, he's 7th in the NL in home runs. In there, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
And ball 1. Ground ball, Naylor. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, here's Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
The right-hander back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Left-hand batter waits. Check swing. Went around. 0-2. On a line, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Here's Mike Zunino. Swings through that one. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And that one fouled off. Naylor stands at first with 1 out. Grounder might be 2. Over to Cruz. There's 1. Over to first. Safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Throw on to Santana. Out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Oneil Cruz.
The shortstop. Oh, yeah. Cruz.
Savali back to work. Strike 1. Outside. The 1-1. Smash to the left side. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth. The left fielder.
So up next, Jack Suwinski. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
The 1-1. That one fouled off. Got him swinging. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fast.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning. Here's a speed threat, Miles Straw. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Strike one.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Next offering in the dirt, and 1-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Strike two. Remember Mark Kotsay, who was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away in the top of the third. Here's Andres Gimenez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Slings to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Kwan takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. They say it went.
One strike.
Swing and a ball popped up, and the inning is over. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Matt Fraizer. That one at the knees for a strike. Fraizer hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Now a fly ball to right center. And that one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double. Matt Fraizer with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And that's a strike.
You know, Boog, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Fraizer at second with nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Fraizer headed for the plate. He will score, and it's 1-0. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Gets the outside corner with that one. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Nobody out, runner at first. He goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Hayes batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's the second baseman, Tucupita Marcano. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Naylor over to second, back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the fourth, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. The pitch. That one missed. And that's downstairs and outside. The 2-0 is in for a strike. That one missing inside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
The pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. 0-1.
One strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Ripped into right center for a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Heading for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now it's Josh Naylor. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And takes low for ball 1. Ramirez stands at second with no outs. Line drive. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Zunino swings through it for strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
1 out and a runner at second. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Line to right, base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-1.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Josh Bell. Bell puts it in the air out towards left center. Sawinski makes the catch, and that is the third out of the inning. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in. Ready to go, bottom 4. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And that's in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. Flips the corner, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Up the middle, on the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And welcome back. Now here is Miles Straw. Brubaker back to work. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. There's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the batter now, Andres Gimenez. First offering misses the mark. Straw on at first, nobody out. And the pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Kicks and deals. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Runner at second, nobody out. And he lays down a bunt. Grabs it barehanded. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Kwan now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Double play ball to second. Over to Cruz. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. That hits the dirt. 1-0. And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-0. That one drifts inside. Jose Ramirez to bat next. And the 3-0 finds the zone.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And that's ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Matt Fraizer. And here it comes. Strike 1.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs. Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now it's going to be Henry Davis. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground to second, might be 2. Rosario 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Carlos Santana, the next Pirate to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1. Now 1-1. The wind of the pitch. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Righty reliever out of the pen, Colin Holderman.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Naylor in the box again, takes a strike. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Jose Hernandez loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Moretta, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And a swing and a miss. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's the power hitting catcher, Mike Zunino. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Holderman, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the 6th. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. Hayes measures 5 feet 10 inches, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2015.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And the 0-2. Ball 1 there.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Now he breaks his bat, and it's a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now that second baseman.
So digging in, Tucupita Marcano. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that's in there for strike 1.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Right side, and that's just foul. Righty delivers. Out to short. It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Brian Reynolds getting ready to hit.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a foul straight back. At the belt and fires. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Here comes the runner. Throw cut off, down to the plate, and he's out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Now before the pitch, he looks him back.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
To the right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. The run scores from second, and they trail by one.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over.
Up next for the Pirates, Jack Suwinski. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
The pitch. And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a laser base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet. And another big at bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across.
James Karinchak takes over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago.
James Karinchak.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen in the air, right field. Gonzalez trying to get there. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the On the mound now for the Pirates, Jose Hernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Don't think you want to throw him that pitch again. He hammered it. Next time, he'll make it fair.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now it's filled up.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Got him. 1 gone here.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Popped up. Marcano on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Trying to bunt his way on. And he barehands it. Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Digging in, Stephen Kwan. And that one almost got him.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Jimenez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now snap throw to first. Jimenez gets back easily. Two outs. And it's fouled away. Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Guardians lead 1. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here at the ballpark. And now the DH, Matt Frazier.
The designated hitter, Matt Frazier.
And he deals. And that's in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Oh, 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just missing there. And the count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
One, 2 now. Bounce to the left side. Down the line, and it's foul. Struck him out looking. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. Liner snagged at first.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more in the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And now 1-2. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. And now it's 3-2. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Pirates. And it's still a Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Dauri Moreta.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
The pitch. Rosario in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Marcano on the run, throw to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike. got him. 2 gone.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
The 1-0. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-1. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play.
That was a great job.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That's in there. The 1-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Now the number 2 hitter, Tucupita Marcano. In there for strike 1. Just missed. And downstairs. Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. The 2-2. In the dirt, Zunino up with it to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bryan Reynolds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Throws to first, and that is that. Bucks go down quietly. They trail it 3-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the 9th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Zunino. The right-hander back to work. And a swing and a miss. Moreta, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And now the 0-1. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCutchen has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. So in now for Cleveland, Oscar Gonzalez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a little bit low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 3-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And he walked him.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Bell now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Strong in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball. The 0-2. Just off the outside edge. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his second strikeout. No run. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Emmanuel Clase on the pitch here.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Just missed. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to short. Rosario tosses to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
In there, he's safe. He's 2 outs away. Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. And there's the strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, that's 1. And that's a double play to end it.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound in this one, Vince Velasquez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And a swing and a miss there. Out to center. Reynolds gets under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to, because guys are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners, because these guys know what to do when men are on.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Jose Ramirez. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Slider misses outside. Kicks and fires. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a high chopper. Whips it to first on the run. Guardians go down in order. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on the show, Ohio. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Tucupita Marcano. Next pitch is popped up. Ramirez settles under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
And there's a ball. And there's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Called strike right there. Here comes a pitch. And that's in the dirt. On the ground right side. And he grabs it in foul ground. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ryan Reynolds here. Runner on the go. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
And a pitch. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Cruz checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he held back, according to Ricky Halladay. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And welcome back. Now, Josh Naylor. Velasquez back to work. And there's a foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here's Mike Zunino. Off the mark there. Ball one. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Naylor leads off second with nobody out. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Righty to the plate. Into left center for a base hit. Naylor around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Josh Bell at the plate now. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. The pitch. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out. 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. This is Guardians Baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Jack Sawinski. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he pumps it a strike.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Two. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one the other way. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The wind of the pitch. That's a strike. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Kicks and deals. In the air, out towards left center. Straw pulls it down. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch just misses. Had a good eye there.
That ball went out.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The wind to kick the pitch. That one out to right. Gonzalez moves under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started, and here is Miles Straw. Velasquez back to work. That's inside, and that is ball 1. Straw, 28 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. That's through there for a strike. Popped up first base side. Marcano drifts towards it, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's Andres Jimenez, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Bunting for a hit. And he's safe at first.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Kwan, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Kwan stands in now and watches strike 1. Lied out his first time. And the pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch inside. Throw to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Runner leads away at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Jimenez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Knocks it down. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. And now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Man at second. right side. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the rookie DH, Matt Fraizer. That's in for a strike. Fraizer goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in, safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Endy Rodriguez. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. And there's the strike. Just a slow ground ball this time. Tossed to Naylor. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's a speed threat to Capita Marcano. First time up was a pop out. And that misses off the outside edge. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Falling behind 2-1. 1 away with a runner at third. Next pitch is outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
To the right side, Jimenez. In plenty of time to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes he goes. That's the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On start of the 4th, at the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
The pitch. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-1. And he chases a high fastball there. Next offering is fouled back. Down and in, moved his feet. One and 2 now. And a swing and a miss. 1 down.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. And that one in the air center field. Reynolds makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
So now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Good eye right there. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
3-2. Got it by him for the K. Bottom 4, here's the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
On to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's O'Neill Cruz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That misses. Ball 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And it is 2-1. This one high in the air to left center. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 2 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Suwinski. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Everything came together for him. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now here is Rodolfo Castro. And that one wrapped foul. Suwinski off of first with 2 away. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Pirates leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at PNC Park, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Oscar Gonzalez. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Guardians need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Next one misses, and 1-1. That one missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And it's even up.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
3-2 now. Bounced up the middle. Cruz. And that quickly 2 away. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Miles Straw. 0 for 1 with a flyout. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here in Pittsburgh. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis.
The catcher, Henry.
The pitch.
Davis.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Next is the Pirates DH, Matt Frazier. And ball 1. That one hammered center field. Straw ranging back. Back some more. And out of here. Matt Frazier with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Tucupita Marcano. Line drive, caught. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
Tough play right there as he had to catch an absolute bolt off the bat from a close distance. He was holding that runner on at first, so he really had to get in a good position before the ball was hit to make that play.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball almost got him there. That one to first. Slides, but it gets by him. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Here comes the skipper. Pitching change here, Manuel de los Santos.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Reynolds can't hold up, and that's a strike. 1 for 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
This one chopped to first. He'll do it himself, and that will end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top 6. So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. Velasquez back to work. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Got him swinging.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Ahmed Rosario will hit next. Fought off foul.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
In the air, foul off first. Santana puts the squeeze on that one, and that's the. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6, and the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. De Los Santos, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking for the strikeout. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's the strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the righty deals. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Rodolfo Castro, the next Pirate to hit. Castro not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. Castro, 23 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at 3rd. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground, so those balls to his left.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up. Jose Hernandez on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And first offering is fouled off. 0-1 down. On the ground. Fires to first on the run, and Ramirez is set down.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Here's Josh Naylor. First offering, and it just misses. And the 1-0. That's a slider for a strike. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dwayne Underwood Jr. getting ready to go. DeYoung getting cranked up as well. The tying run at the plate. And 1-2. And down on strikes. 2 away.
Now back. The catcher,
Mike Zunino digs in for the Guardians. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering misses the mark. Swings through that one out front that time.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
And now 2-1. Two down, nobody on. And that one lifted in the air center field. Marcano has this one sized up. He's got it. And the inning is over. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. And strike one to the catcher.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And misses inside. And a 1-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down.
The designated hitter, Matt Granger.
In there, and it's 0-1. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there are two down. Up next for the Pirates, Andy Rodriguez. That one's in there, 0-1. There's a strike.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Out to short, Rosario. Play made, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. New pitcher on here, Dwayne Underwood Jr.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Gonzalez in the box now, takes strike one. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. David Bednar, the closer of the staff, is throwing. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Josh Bell. Fly ball down the line. Sawinski tracks it down for the out. And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Cruz. There's 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Tucupita Marcano. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Sam Hentges. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 31.
First pitch is in the dirt. Hentges, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a slider. Ball to strike. And a foul ball. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next is Pittsburgh, the first baseman,
Carlos Santana, the next Pirate to hit. There's a strike. Next one is off the play, and the count is 1-2. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
That misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. Santana, the runner at second with 1 away. He was late there, strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. Got him looking. Now 2 away.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 2-1. On the mound now for the Pirates, David Bednar.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And he lays down a bunt. Marcano. Save! Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
And now Stephen Kwan. Ball 1, no strikes. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Righty delivers. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. This one in the air, right field. Rodriguez under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Next offering misses. 1-2 to count.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
At the belt and fires. Got him looking. That's the second out.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
So they're down to their final out. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Trying to deliver as the hero. And that's in there for strike 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
So the tying run at second. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner holds. Down to their final strike. Out to short. Cruz. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pirates strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, it looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. The show.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the AL Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Guardians 2-1. The Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 9-3. The Minnesota Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they sank the Mariners 8-0. The Metropolitans put together 10 total hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-2. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 8-3. Kyle Gibson allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win as the Orioles defeated the Dodgers 4-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. Garrett Cole grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Yankees downed the Angels 3-2. The A's amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 7-1. The Texas Rangers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 6-1. The Atlanta Braves combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 11-0. Luis Urias had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping Milwaukee down Philadelphia 9-8. His modest hitting streak now stands at 9 straight games. The Washington Nationals got 11 hits overall as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-4. The Giants held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-0. Jordan Montgomery earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, helping the Cardinals get by the Marlins 4-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Houston Astros combined to allow only 4 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 2-0. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.